Okay, so last week on Black Ink Crew, this crackheaded ass New York ass woman pulled, well, not really pulled up. She walked up to the Black Ink shop. She confronted C's and Duchess and told her that Caesar got a baby by her sister. Now that's what she said. Now we don't know if it's true or not, but she said that C's got her sister pregnant and he pretty much made her get an abortion. But the thing, I wasn't really too much on the fact that, oh, this bitch lying, until she said you made her get an abortion that she had to pay for it through Medicaid. I'm like, when the fuck has Medicaid ever paid for a damn abortion? I ain't never heard of nothing like that. So that right there made me feel like the bitch is lying. Somebody lying. The truth is somewhere in there. But as far as an abortion being paid for with motherfucking Medicaid, some ain't right about that. I don't believe it. So somebody lying when it comes down to that right there. Somebody lying. But yeah, so, after Duchess found out about that, she pretty much said, I gotta go. I can't deal with this right now. I don't want to be bothered with C's right now. I don't want to have nothing to do with him right now. I'm just done. So she, her sister and her brother, they got on a plane and they left and went back to North Carolina. So at this point in time, Caesar is like, there's this bitch that came up here to my shop, told me that I got her sister pregnant when I really didn't get her sister pregnant. And now Dutch is just sitting up here believing just ate up the shit like she sat up here and believed what this bitch had to say. Now at first I was believing this bitch because y'all know I don't like C's nor Dutchess. And I don't put nothing past no motherfucking man. All the shit I done went through in my life, I don't put shit past no man. But when she said that she had an abortion and she had to pay with Medicaid, I'm like, okay, there's a lie somewhere in this. Cause don't no Medicaid pay for no fucking abortion. Like, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Like, that shit was ridiculous. The whole abortion she had to pay with Medicaid. What the fuck? When? I need to know about that. When was you ever able to pay for an abortion with motherfucking Medicaid? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I was stuck on. So he talked to Teddy about it. And he was like, this bitch saying that I got a baby. And then, the first thing that Caesar was saying was, the first thing that Teddy said was, well, where Dutch is at? What she had to say about it. And Caesar's like, she ate that shit up. She really sat up here and believed everything this bitch said. Now she done flew her ass back to North Carolina. And now I really don't know where we stand at this point because she believed the shit. And I feel like, at the end of the day, Duchess, no matter what you thinking is going on, at the end of it all, you should give your man the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't fuck around and get somebody else pregnant. Because, it's real life. People fuck and get pregnant. People fuck around and do fucked up shit and get a motherfucker pregnant. It happens. I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. I'm friends with people that this has happened to. So I'm not saying that he ain't do it. But if that's your man and you love him, a bitch off the block can't tell you shit about your man. You gotta go to your man and get the clarity that you need. Now, if you don't, now at this point, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you don't trust your man, that's another problem. So that's something that you gotta work on. I'm not saying that just because a person on the street said it, that don't mean that it's true. Cause it's a lot of shit that people have told me in the street about motherfuckers I done fuck with and it was true. Some people ain't got no reason to lie, but some people really do have a reason to lie. But in this case, it's a lot of stuff. Something in the buttermilk ain't fucking clean. Something in the Dasani water is dirty. And I don't know what the fuck it is, but we need to figure out what the fuck it is. Because when she kept on talking about, come on now, she paid for the abortion with Medicaid. Come on now. And I'm sitting up here like, Medicaid? I'm still stuck on a Medicaid thing. Like, when have people ever been able to pay for an abortion with fucking Medicaid? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Girl, somebody, like I said, something in the motherfucking Dasani water ain't clean. Something ain't clean with it. Something in the Crystal Bay water ain't motherfucking clean. Something in the Sam's Choice water is dirty. And somebody gotta tell me what the fuck it is. That's what I think. So in the meantime, in between time, Duchess is sitting around in the hotel room reflecting on what has happened between her and C's. Now, her defense in this whole thing was, C's has cheated in the past. He has fucked around in the past. He has done a lot of dirty things to me in the past. And that's why she feels like he could have possibly done this to her. Now, at the end of it all, like I said, I still stand by. You just don't take the word off another bitch, off some random bitch that you don't even know. You don't take no word from her. You never seen of her. You never seen her, never heard of her. None of your friends know who the fuck this bitch is. You don't take her word. But at the same time, when you listen to what the fuck she said, she has trust issues with Caesar because she does not trust him because he's done this already. He's already fucked around on her. So me being me and me being the person that I am and me being involved in fucked up ass relationships, I can't necessarily say that I'm just sitting up here not just blind to the fact that he could have possibly done it, because he could have possibly done it. He could have possibly done that shit. So I just feel like at the end of the day, if you really want to be real about the motherfucking shit, at the end of it all, he could have possibly done it. But I still just feel like it's something about that story and the fact that this girl came out of nowhere with it is just so sketchy to me. It's really sketchy to me. And I don't understand. You know what I mean? But I do feel Duchess. Y'all know I don't like that bitch. Y'all know I don't. There's nothing that bitch can do to make me like her. But I am not biased. So at the end of the day, I do feel where she's coming from. You got trust. If you already got trust issues with a motherfucker, anything can set you off. Anything can make you think that they're capable of doing the fuck shit that they're being accused of. That's just what it is. But even though you got your trust issues, at the end of the day, you still need to give your man the benefit of the doubt and see if it's fucking true. You know what I mean? Yeah, he cheated in the past. Yeah, he fucked around on you in the past. But try to see if it's really what it is. You don't want to get yourself amped up and upset over a lie. Because bitches lie just like men do. That's just how I feel about it. So Duchess, you know, at the end of the day, she does decide to talk to C's about the situation. She asks him to meet her for dinner so they can discuss it. She sits there. She sits there. She sits there. She sits there, and she sits there. And she doesn't get an answer from C's. She doesn't get a phone call back. She doesn't get a text back. So at this point in time, she feels like she's being stood up. He doesn't answer the phone or nothing like that. And I was like, now this motherfucker know he wrong for it. Now he know he could have sat there and told her that he wasn't going to come. Or he could have texted her back. I've been stood up before, and that's a hurtful ass feeling, especially when you're trying to get clarity on a situation. That shit is fucked up to me. It's real fucked up. He stood her ass the fuck up. At that point, that's what it looked like. He stood up the fuck up. But in the meantime, the next day, you see him with his brother Ty and Teddy, and he realizes that, you know, everybody been texting him and calling him, but he had a situation with his daughter that was very important. He had an emergency situation, so he really wasn't ignoring nobody. And does just feel like he stood her up. She gave him back the engagement ring. She left him a Dear John letter and all sorts of shit. And then she's back on a plane to North Carolina all over again. So the moment that Caesar had to clear his name and to, you know, fix the situation is now donezo, because she thinks right now that his ass really just stood up there and stood her up. And honestly, in that setting, I would have felt stood up too. I'm not gonna lie. I would have felt stood up. I would have felt some kind of way because I've been in that situation before. So at the end of the day, I do know where she coming from. Like, nigga, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You've been calling me. You know what I'm saying? You've been calling my phone. You've been trying to get me to forgive you. You've been trying to get me to let you explain yourself. But when I ask you, when I give you that opportunity, you don't take it. You stand me the fuck up. I understand you, Duchess. I do. So now we get into Sky. Sky and Donna, they celebrate the fact that Donna is about to move the fuck out of Sky house. And Sky couldn't be more happier. But she reveals to Donna and one of their friends that she has a stalker. And the stalker is one of her son's fathers. And Donna was just as confused as me, because when I watched it just now, I'm thinking that she only had one baby father because he showed up last season. But apparently both of her kids got two different fathers. Nobody really knows about this dude because he's a horrible person. So he's been stalking her and she's afraid. And there's something that happened in the past that got her real motherfucking scared. So while they were at Black Ink, this man that she's trying to run away from pops up on her. She runs away, real talk. And he comes out very, very weird. He got this southern accent. He do sound like he from either the South or Chicago, because the Midwest accents and the Southern accents ain't too different. You know what I mean? Like, we all talk country, but in a different fucking country way. You know what I mean? So, yeah. He scares her. Young Bay helps her out. So does Walt. Walt confronts the man and makes him leave. And he just real rude, real fucked up, saying, basically threatened Young Bay and said, I'll show my true colors around this bitch and won't give a fuck the next time I come up here. So he plans to come back up there. Now I want to know how the fuck he got involved, and he must have contacted the fucking producers of Black Ink Crew and told them that he was looking for Sky, and they put his ass on the show. If they did that to him, to Sky, that is so fucked up. But who would have known? I mean, how was they supposed to know that he was stalking her though? Like, I don't think they knew he was stalking her. But at the end of the day, this is very interesting. I had stopped, reviewing this shit for a while because I started getting bored by it. But now I got to get back into the swing of things and, watch this shit again, because now it's getting to the T. Now it's becoming more interesting, and now I care about it. But this is my review on Black Ink Crew. I'm gonna do a Baywatch. I was requested to do a rant about the Chris Brown and Karrueche drama. God knows I'm tired of Chris Brown, so I just might talk about it. And I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna do Salute Saturday on, because I haven't done one in the past 2 weeks. But you guys, that's it for today. I'll see y'all later for Team Scotty Thursday tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. And I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all for Team Scotty Thursday. Bye, y'all.